Now at 6, a McCune, Kansas man pleads guilty to fatally shooting his grandson in 2023. Plus, a fire destroys a home in Granby and leaves 2 people injured. And
the 4 states' most watched news starts now.
a McCune, Kansas man pleads guilty to killing his grandson and awaits sentencing next month. This is KOAM News. I'm Dow Quick. John Fox accepted a plea deal that reduced his second-degree murder charge to voluntary manslaughter. The 70-year-old also pleaded guilty to criminal discharge of a firearm. Sentencing for Fox is set for November 17th. Fox shot and killed 28-year-old Ian Fox of Lexington, Kentucky during a family visit on August 7th of 2023. The shooting happened just before 1 a.m. at a home on 5th Street in McCune. Deputies found Ian Fox unresponsive outside the home. Life-saving efforts failed. Former Sheriff Danny Smith says other family members witnessed that incident. 2 residents suffered from minor smoke inhalation in a house fire in Granby, Missouri this morning. One person had to climb out of a window to escape. The home on North Gamble Street was fully involved in flames and the roof collapsed. The Red Cross has been contacted to help the family. Company officials at the Coffeyville, Kansas fertilizer facility are investigating after an ammonia release on Saturday. According to the parent company, CVR Energy, the incident happened at the Coffeyville Resources nitrogen fertilizer around 4 p.m. CVR Energy says several people were taken to emergency rooms in Coffeyville and Independence for evaluation. As of this afternoon, CVR had not yet provided an update on the number or condition of those individuals. It's Maple Leaf Festival time in Carthage again. Chief Meteorologist Doug Heddy is there live from the Touch a Truck event where kids of all ages can learn about a lot of different vehicles. Doug, how's the weather out there?
Yeah, it's actually pretty nice out here. We got all kinds of cool trucks, and of course, all this kind of kicking off for Maple Leaf Week. We have Taco Tuesday, members only band's going to be here on Friday, and then of course the parade on Saturday. But the weather's pretty good. We still have a few little showers out here. You can tell behind me they're having horn wars. But temperatures for us tonight, they're going to be dropping back into the mid-60s. Couple little showers sticking around. And then the next few days, we go into the 80s, but thunderstorms Friday night. Some of those could be strong, maybe severe. We're going to be talking about that here in just a bit.
By then, the horn wars will be over. Nice background, I guess, yes. But we can do without the moment. Thanks, Doug. That annual Maple Leaf Festival, now underway in Carthage, began back in 1966. The 9-day festival features dozens of events scheduled through the 19th. KOAM Samantha Walker has details on this year's celebrations.
Fall is officially underway here in Carthage, which means in the city square, you're not only going to see plenty of falling leaves, but you're also going to see plenty of maple leaf activities underway, both old and new.
I like to say the movers and shakers got together and said there needs to be more to embrace the beauty of Carthage and celebrate the fall foliage of what we have to offer here in town. So born was parade and activities for 9 days that everyone could come out and enjoy.
What began as a band festival, 59 years later, Maple Leaf has become a beloved tradition, featuring local vendors, a parade, and activities ranging from a chicken pageant, chili cook-off, and free concerts.
We work a long time to bring all of these activities and enhance new things so people can come and celebrate with us what Carthage means to everyone in the surrounding area.
New activities this year include a concert on the square after the parade, as well as a toy con held at the Fair Acres YMCA.
I encourage everyone to visit our website at carthagechamber.com for a full list of events.
This year's festival theme is a city of pure imagination, celebrating Carthage's continuing growth and bright future.
Carthage is going through a whole lot of changes. We have that ability to create Carthage any way we want, and with all of our new businesses and the beautification that we have to offer. A city of pure imagination, making it anything that we want.
Reporting in Carthage, Samantha Walker, KOAM News.
It's always a lot of fun. Organizers say they have a big need for volunteers for this year's Maple Leaf Festival, especially along the parade route. Anyone willing to lend a hand is encouraged to reach out to the Carthage Chamber of Commerce to learn how to get involved. And if you're looking for other fun fall events like the Maple Leaf Festival, but you don't know where to turn, well, we've got you covered. Just scan this handy QR code and head straight to the events page of our website, koamnewsnow.com. You'll find information on all kinds of family fun events, including fall festivals and some scary and maybe not so scary haunted houses. That's the events page at koamnewsnow.com. Hey, it looks like the Chiefs might be heating up. Sports director Ryan Blank has more on yesterday's win. That's coming up. But up first, cleanup controversy.
From writing tickets to picking up trash, I'm Blake Gully. Coming up, how one local police chief hopes a cleaner city is a safer one.
Attention. Local police chief is rolling up his sleeves, so to speak, in more ways than one. He says cleaner streets could lead to safer neighborhoods. KOAM's Blake Gully shows us how a community cleanup effort in liberal Missouri is turning into something bigger.
For the last few years, trash and junk piling up in some liberal neighborhoods has been a growing concern. Police say it's more than just an eyesore, it's a problem that affects everyone.
It's been an ongoing issue. There's people that are passionate on both ends of the spectrum. You know, of course, nobody wants to live next to a house that's riddled with trash. It decreases their property value. It causes rodent problems. It causes insect problems.
Twice a year, Chief Stephan and a group of volunteers head out to clean up properties across town, loading up trash, clearing weeds, and hauling debris to the dump. But he says not everyone appreciates the help.
I went out there and specifically said, hey, look, we've got a group of volunteers. Let's get this done. Let's get it cleaned up. And they just absolutely refused. So one of them slammed the door in my face. So, you know, at that point, there's nothing more I can do other than issue citations.
Keeping the city clean is not just about appearances. The police chief says it can also help prevent crime.
The big thing about it's not just about appearance, it's about reducing crime. If somebody sees a trashy city, they're going to come in and think that this is an okay place to commit other crimes. Kind of a broken windows effect, you know. So we would like to keep the appearance up that this is a well-kept area. It's well watched. People actually care about their community.
The city hopes their hard work inspires more residents to take pride in their neighborhood. Reporting in Liberal, Missouri, Blake Gully, KOAM News.
The police chief says he'll continue working with the community to avoid writing citations whenever possible. Doug returns live from the Maple Leaf Festival in Carthage with a complete look at your forecast. That's up next. Attention.
It turned out to be a little bit cooler for us today because we've had the clouds. We've had the on and off showers. We're downtown live on the Carthage Square. Of course, this is Maple Leaf Week. Tonight we got Touch the Trucks and listen to the horns too. There's some really cool trucks out here, but they got a lot of cool stuff this week. Tomorrow they got Taco Tuesday, Friday they always have a live concert, and then on Saturday we have Maple Leaf Parade, which is going to be going on. All right, so let's look at the rain that we saw last night through today. It hasn't been much, but some areas have picked up 1/10, 2/10 of an inch, 3/10 of an inch, which is better than getting nothing because we could use a little bit of rain. Most of this is falling apart. There's not much going on out there for us right now. We have a couple little showers through parts of Crawford County, Bourbon County, and then over toward Allen County. But besides that, it looks okay. Let me walk you through time. So by morning, we're going to still have some clouds out there, maybe a random sprinkle. But as we go through the day, we warm through the 60s, 70s, and it gets warm again. We just can't get rid of summer. I think most of us about 84 for an afternoon high. As we go into Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, looking pretty good. Lower 60s. Then we do it again. We go right back up into the mid 80s as we go into Wednesday afternoon. So kind of recapping what we're going to see over the next couple days is dry and it gets warm. 79 by noon, high temp 84 on your Tuesday. Great shot, Cornell Arts and Entertainment complex, downtown Joplin, looking off toward the north and to the east. We do have a lot of clouds, but besides that, it looks okay. All right, we're going to slide back through the 70s, 60s. Again, a random shower or two as we go through the evening hours. But temps not bad. 69 Yates Center, 72 in Bonita, Anderson, 71, 74 in Stockton. All right, so here's what's going on. Let me do a little John Madden for you. So we got this big dome of high pressure. Look at the flow. It goes way up and then wraps back around. So this is kind of our heat dome, and that's why it's going to get so much warmer as we go through the rest of the week. Until that area of high pressure breaks down, we're not going to get any more rain in here, but we are going to see some changes by the time we get into Friday. All right, Thursday, warm, mid-80s. As we go into Friday, warm, mid-80s. But we need to watch this. We have a front draping in as we get into Friday evening, and along that front, we're going to get some strong to possibly severe storms across the region as we get into Friday evening, Friday night. Hopefully, these will be after high school football. But let me take you into Saturday morning because we have Maple Leaf going on, and we're going to be right on the back edge of those storms. So hopefully most of these will get out as we go through Saturday morning. And then it looks like a severe threat will shift toward the east by the time we go into Saturday afternoon. All right, rainfall potential. Again, for the rest of the night, it's not a big deal. A couple little sprinkles. We're dry tomorrow, dry Wednesday, dry Thursday, but showers and thunderstorms increase again as we get into Friday night and Saturday. Let's go 84 on your Tuesday, 85, Wednesday, 80, Thursday. Look at the 70s, though, moving in Saturday and more rain getting in here Friday night.
All right, we're going to hope the storms hold off for football and then the parade on Saturday. In the meantime, we're going to assume that all that honking and those sirens are people just showing their approval for the forecast.
Yes, they are having fun.
Apparently so. You have fun yourself. Thanks, bud. Still ahead, the Kansas City Chiefs picked up a big win at home last night, defeating the Detroit Lions 30-17. When we return, KOAM Sports Director Ryan Blank recaps the Chiefs' win with a special guest. We're going to find out who it is coming up.
Attention homeowners from
a proven track record in personal injury settlements.
Kansas City Chiefs are back in the win column, improving to 3-3 on the season with that win over the Detroit Lions last night. KOAM Sports Director Ryan Blank was at the game, and he recaps the action from Arrowhead Stadium alongside a special guest.
The Kansas City Chiefs are back to 500 with a dominant win over the Baltimore Ravens here at Arrowhead Stadium on Sunday. Offensively, it was the Chiefs' top performance of the year, and the X factor, the return of Xavier Worthy, who totaled over 120 total yards on the day.
I never missed a football game in my life, so that was my first time ever just sitting on the sideline watching the game. I'm just happy to be back out there with the guys. Just being back out there and having fun with the guys. You see the videos in practice of we dancing and stuff like that. I feel like that's what it felt like.
He's just so explosive. You just see it when you get the football in his hands, man. It just makes the defenses have to adjust, and when they adjust, it's like he gets so much attention on him, other guys can make plays happen. And so just having him out there, not only for his physical ability, but just the morale of the room, I thought it was huge. He's not just this fast receiver that can run down the field. He's gained weight, he's kept his speed, and he's showed that he can be a guy that can do everything. And so I think last year was so pivotal of him having to be in a bigger role, obviously with injuries and stuff like that. And I think he had the injury at the beginning of this year, but this was the role that we expected him to be in, and he showcased it today.
While Worthy was the highlight leading the way in rushing and receiving for Kansas City, everyone seemed to get involved in this one as Patrick Mahomes connected with 4 different receivers for scores in the win, becoming the fastest quarterback ever to 250 career passing touchdowns.
I think guys they executed well, and the offensive line blocked extremely well. And when that happens, you can get the football out and let guys make plays. And we had a good job as far as scheme. I knew where to throw the ball on time, and other than a few plays, I think at the beginning of the game, I thought we did a great job executing the whole day.
That's just Pat day in and day out. I feel like we're just going to keep growing. I mean, that's just the chemistry that we built and the chemistry that he's building with Taekwon, the chemistry he's building with Hollywood, too. I mean, it's only our second year and first year, so just keep building that chemistry and keep stacking.
A key for the Chiefs in this one came up front with the offensive line, leading the way in the trenches. After the game, Mahomes and head coach Andy Reid credited the O-line with their performance and development as a unit.
Did a great job, run and pass. I mean, when they play like that, it makes my job a lot easier. And so they're starting to gel, man. They're starting to gel and build that chemistry that every offensive line has to do. And those young guys are getting more and more experience, and they've played against some great defensive lines. And so they'll continue to get better and better as the year goes on. But they had a great day today, and let's build on it.
You've got to be able to do that to play against this team. You've got to be able to handle the front part of it. And I thought the guys did some good things.
Entering this week, Chiefs defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo emphasized the need to get turnovers to stop this Ravens offense, and once again, his unit stepped up, forcing 2 Lamar Jackson takeaways. One of the big plays and top highlights from this Chiefs win came on the Ravens' second drive, as linebacker Leo Chanel recorded his first career interception, and it only took one hand.
Leo, he's a special individual. We asked Leo to do a lot for us. Sometimes you may see him line up as a shade. You watch the Philadelphia Eagles game, he was lined up as a 0 over the center. So Leo's one of those guys who's very durable and special for the success of our defense. Today we asked him to go and cover one of the best tight ends in the league, and obviously they ended in the pick. So Leo, he's a special kid, man.
They played lockdown defense, and they put pressure on the quarterback. They got interceptions, they got turnovers, and that sparked us offensively, giving us those short fields we have to execute and score off those. And it was a good team football game. It wasn't just offense, it wasn't just defense or special teams. It was everybody came together, and that's what we need the rest of the year.
The Chiefs return to action next week on Monday Night Football in Jacksonville against the Jaguars, seeking their 3rd straight win. Reporting from Arrowhead Stadium for KOAM Sports, I'm Ryan Blank.
Our apologies, that clearly was the wrong report. That was from a couple of weeks ago, but we will have that full report for you, including the interview with Nate Taylor tonight on KOAM News at 10. Also check it out on our website, KOAMnewsnow.com. That's it for sports. We're back after this.
Right now, Parsons, a 4-state hero.
Here's a look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Doctors use cutting-edge ultrasound therapy to treat Parkinson's tremors. Plus, Sony unveils new tools to help parents monitor their kids' gaming activity. And kids get up close with big trucks and emergency vehicles at Carthage's Touch a Truck event. Those stories, a lot more, is coming up tonight. KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Our community stories are often discovered first by you, our viewers. We invite you to share your news tips with us. Just scan the QR code. You'll be taken to a form where you can submit a tip quickly, very easily. Your voice helps keep our community informed and connected. Thank you for being part of the story. All right, let's check back in with Doug Heddy live at the Maple Leaf Festival in Carthage. Hi, Doug.
Yeah, it's actually turned out to be a pretty nice evening. We are going to still have a few hit-miss sprinkles, but most of the week for all the Maple Leaf festivities, it's just going to be warm, mid-80s, but thunderstorm chances move in Friday evening, Friday night. Some of those could be a little bit stronger, so we're going to be watching that the next few days.
And I'm calling for at least scattered honking to continue until about 7 o'clock tonight. I think that's when the Touch a Truck event ends, and presumably that's when the horn honking and sirens will end too.
Yeah, that's it's still going on. I think it will be for, like you said, at least another 30 minutes.
All right, but it looks like the weather for the most part is going to be nice for the festival. Doug, thank you. Have fun out there. Might get some earplugs. Thanks, buddy. And thank you for watching. We're going to see you right back here for KOAM News at 10. Let's make it a great evening.